So now let's start talking about our sweeps from the guard. Now there's a couple things I want to tell you first before we get into it. Number one, at this stage of learning, if I'm in the guard, what I'm looking for is a sweep. And that means I'm in a reverse position so I'm not on the ground. And this is extremely important in a real life situation. The second thing is I want to try to get an overhook and head control or double overhooks. I do not want to let him free his arms and start moving on me. The third is that if he's too far back, sitting back this way, I want to pull him up to me so he looks me in the eye. That's how I off balance him to actually sweep him over. And that's for the majority of my sweeps. And again, as you get better, then you can modify what I'm telling you. So we're going to start with your scissor sweep, which is the bread and butter of your sweep. So Mr. Steve is in my guard from here. So this is what I'm talking about. If I'm going to be sweeping him over this way, I want to get the overhook on that side so I get it deep up top. If I get it down here, he can pull it out and I won't have control. So I'm going to come over the top here and get head control. Now again, if this is a real fight, I can eye gouge him, I can bite him, I can do whatever I want. When I'm going to do this scissor sweep from here, I'm going to put my foot down and then rotate on my hips. This leg is going to come and start to hook his bottom leg, and this leg over here is going right against his belly. Now, a couple things with this. My toes are going to be up like this because I want my toes to hook him. If my toes are down, it's a lot easier for him to push this down there and just go around me, which is what I don't want. So I'm going to use my hands and my toes together from here to hold him. See how this is hooking? So my toes are hooking. And we'll do the other side so you can see it. Now I'm going to scissor. I'm going to bring this in this way and scissor my other leg over. But you see how he's too far back? I want to pull him in so he looks me in the eye. And then I can sweep him. When I sweep him, I use the momentum to take him back up. Now, let me show you that again because I was teaching more than actually doing. So when I'm over here and I have control, I don't let go of this. I still have him. See how I never let that go? So when I sweep, I push. There we go. I roll back up top and I'm in the mounted position. So let me show you that from the other side. So for over here, I'm going to be sweeping him over to my left. So I'm going to get the overhook on the left, put this foot down, roll my hips out. See my toes up here? Here's the hook. If they're down like this, it's too easy for him just to go past me. See that? Which is what I don't want. So this is hooked up here. I scissor and use my hand to steering wheel him over. Use the momentum. You always want to end up in the mounted position.